in your tree. You say he'd come to call on me. Things are getting desperate in our home, living in the parish of the restless folks I know. Know everybody now, bring a family down to the riverside. Look to the east to see where the fat stop behind. Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. DJ Kresge, good afternoon. Good to see you, my friend. Fernando, Hope of Deliverance from Peru. Awesome. I don't think I've ever tried that song before, but I know it. I know how it goes. It's by Paul McCartney. Why not? Let's give that one a shot. We opened the show with a little tune called Burn Down the Mission by Elton John. This is my first request. That one came in before the show even started. So let me try this Paul McCartney thing out here, and then we'll say hi to some more people, take some more requests. Okay, like I said, this is one I've never actually tried to play, but I think we can make something happen with it. If it falls apart in the middle, try to give me an E for effort. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I will always be. Wait a minute. Whoa. That's definitely not the right key. I will always be hoping. You will always be holding my heart in your hand. I will understand. Well, I will understand someday, one day. Understand always from now until then. When it will be right, I don't know what it will be like. I don't know. I live in hope of deliverance from the darkness that surrounds us. I only got lost once. Woo! Thanks for the request. That was a released single back in, I think 1993, maybe? Oh, here we go, Rob, making fun of the Sugar Bear lyric again. How you doing, my friend? Hi, Linda. Thank you. Hi, Nancy. Joining us from Nebraska. Let's say hello to who else is here. Hi, Bettina, joining us from Germany. Staying up late to catch the show. That's awesome. Moko, our friend Moritz in Graz, Austria, who is beginning his college career, his university career. Congratulations to you, young fellow. He's asked me for some Beatles. Maybe we'll try that next. Ian Hill joining us from the United Kingdom. Thank you, sir. Kez. Do I know Oliver's Army by any chance or anything else Costello? You know, I really don't know any Elvis Costello. I'm terrible about that. I've never spent much time with his music, so I don't even know the names of the songs. I should check him out. He's a big deal. I know who he is. I just don't know any of his songs. Jack Wilkinson. Somewhere Along the Line. Oh, that's a fun one. Yeah, we'll play. I haven't tried that one in a while, but we'll give that one a shot here. Okay. Silviu from Romania. Fantastic. Thank you. Okay, well, let's carry on here. Tyler Blevins, how we doing, my friend? Great musician in his own right. Thanks for joining us. Ian, I would love to do that one for you, but it will cause the replay to be taken down. Anything Don Henley's got a co-write on, he's sort of a Nazi about YouTube. So. Otherwise, I'd play that for you in a heartbeat. I love that song, but it was co-written by Don Henley and Glenn Frey, and he just doesn't apparently think it's okay for people to put covers of his songs up on YouTube. Okay, so let's see here. This is one that I was asked to do in the first comment of the entire day here. Sorry, my voice is still a little raw. I did an Elton John show the other night at a venue here in Mesquite. It was a lovely time, but I really blew the top off of my pipes, and so I'm a little bit hoarse still. But that's just because I'm not used to singing every day like I used to. Time to get back in shape, huh? Okay. Okay. Playing that intro wrong, but anyway, so this is a song that came out in 1967 off of a fairly well-known album. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of a sleeper hit called Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. And this was the final track on it. was a collaboration of John and Paul, and it's kind of everything people came to love about the Beatles all at once.
I read the news today, oh boy, about a lucky man who made the grade. And though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh. Saw the photograph. He blew his mind out in a car. He didn't notice that the lights had changed. A crowd of people stood and stared. Had seen his face before. Nobody was really sure if he was from the house or not. I saw a film today, oh boy. The English army had just won a car.
How about they'd won the war?
A crowd of people turned away, but I just had to look, having read the book. I'd love to turn you on. I woke up, fell out of bed, dragged a comb across my head, went downstairs and drank a tub. Looking up, I noticed I was late. Found my coat, grabbed my hats, made the bus in seconds flights. Found my way upstairs and had a smoke. Somebody spoke and I went into a dream. Though the holes were rather small, they had to count them all. Now they know how many holes it takes to fill the Albert Hall. I'd love to turn you
Well, that was pretty shaky. But there you go, Moritz. Dave Rosado in Brazil, how you doing? Thank you, sir. Okay, now, I'm going to get back to requests in a moment. but this is one I just kind of felt like playing. It's got kind of an infectious little groove. I saw that Genesis is back out on what I assume will probably be their last tour. But then again, I didn't think they'd ever do this one. It kind of got me a little nostalgic for some of their music, and this was one of my all-time favorites from the whole Phil Collins Genesis family of work. See if you can spot this one. Just as I thought it was going all right, found that I'm wrong and I thought I was right. Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. I can say day, you can say night. Tell me it's black when I know that it's white. Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. I could leave but I won't go, though my heart might tell me so. Can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. Why does it always seem to be looking at you and you looking at me? Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Turning me on, turning me off, making me feel like I want too much. Living with you's just putting me through it all of the time. Running around, staying out all night, taking it all instead of taking one bite. Living with you's just putting me through it all of the time. I could leave, but I won't go. It'd be easier, I know. Can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. Why does it always seem to be me looking at you and you looking at me? Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. But I love you more than I wanted to. There's no point in trying to pretend. There's been no one who makes me feel like you do. Say we'll be together till the end. I could leave, but I won't go. It'd be easier, I know. Can't breathe a thing from my head down to my toes. But why does it always seem to be me looking at you and you looking at me? Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Truth is I love you more than I wanted to. There's no point in trying to pretend. There's been no one who makes me feel like you do. Say we'll be together till the end. Just as I thought it was going all right, I found out I'm wrong when I thought I was right. Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Turning me on, turning me on. Tell me it's black when I know that it's white. Always the same. All right. This is the Time by Billy Joel. Okay. Got a couple Billy Joel songs to do here. This one's a little more familiar. The other one's more of a deep cut. We'll do this one first. And we'll follow it up with the other one. Let's see here. We get some lyrics up for this. Hope everyone's had a good week. I have been sort of keeping this to myself for, I don't know, a month or so. And I finally started to inform folks. My life is going to be in some disarray here for a couple of months. I'm going to relocate to Lincoln, Nebraska. I don't know, I'll probably make the final move around the first of the year, but I could be out of this particular place I'm living as soon as the 1st of December or so. So it's going to be kind of strange. I'm going to be out of town for about 3 weeks starting on Tuesday, but I'm going to bring, a pretty workable version of my studio with me, and so the live streams won't stop, but then when I get back here, I'll have a few left to do here in this room with this setup, and then we'll be in flux for a while. So it's kind of appropriate to ask for this particular song, which is about reflecting back on good times you've had, because I've had a lot of them here in this room and here in this city. But I will enjoy getting to be close to my sisters and my niece and nephew, and there are some really, really great opportunities for me in performance and teaching where I'm headed. So it's going to be a good thing on balance, but boy, I've had 16 really wonderful years here in the desert Southwest. Let me try that again and not screw it up. Here we go.
We walked on the beach beside that old hotel. They're tearing it down now, but it's just as well. I haven't shown you everything a man can do, so stay with me, baby. I've got plans for you. This is the time to remember, 'cause it will not last forever. These are the days to hold on to, 'cause we won't, although we'll want to. This is the time that's gonna change. You've given me the best of you, now I need the rest of you. we will both look back and have to laugh. We've lived through a lifetime and the aftermath. This is the time to remember, 'cause it will not last forever. These are the days to hold on to, 'cause we won't, although we'll want to. This is the time that's gonna change. I know we've gotta move somehow, but I don't wanna lose you now. Sometimes it's so easy to let a day slip on by and not even see each other at all. But this is the time you turn back to, and so will I. Those will be days you can never recall. So we embrace again behind the dunes. This beach is so cold on winter afternoons, but holding you close is like holding the summer sun. I'm warm from the memory of days to come, and this is the time to remember, 'cause it will not last forever. These are the days to hold on to. We won't, although we'll want to. This is the time that's gonna change. You've given me the best of you, now I need the rest of you.
Okay, thank you very much for that request. Biker Boy says, I'm relocating too. I already put my expensive synths at my parents' house up north. Yeah, it's a process, isn't it? Okay, so I also promised I would hit this one. Let me just find my correct key here. Okay, so this was it's a rainy night. Yeah, that's the right place. This one was a tune off of an album called Piano Man. Came out in 1973. And I always thought it was kind of a kickin' song. I don't think it was a single or anything. The only thing that really had any modicum of success at that time was the single Piano Man. But that album is an important milestone. It was the first album that Billy Joel recorded for Columbia Records, where he's remained all the way to the present day. And so this record's almost 50 years old. And I've always liked this one. So thank you for the request on this song. This is kind of a fun tune. It's called Somewhere Along the Line by request.
It's a rainy night in Paris. It's a rainy night in Paris, and I'm sitting by the Seine. It's a pleasure to be soaking in the European rain. Now my belly's full of fancy food and wine. Oh, in the morning there'll be hell to pay somewhere along the line. In the morning there'll be hell to pay somewhere along the line. Sweet Virginia cigarette burning in my hand. Well, you used to be a friend of mine, but now I understand. Been eating up inside me for some time. Oh, but I know that you're gonna get me somewhere along the line. Yes, I know you're gonna get to me somewhere along the line. Somewhere along the line, I know it's just a matter of time. When the fun falls through and the rent comes due, somewhere along the line. You know I love my woman.
Actually, I think I've left out a part there.
Where along the line. Well, you know that I love my woman, and I would not let her down. I did my share of loving when I used to get around. Now I'm satisfied and she is looking fine. Oh, but to pay for your satisfaction somewhere along the line. Yes, you pay for your satisfaction somewhere along the line. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Hey, it's good to be a young man and to live the way you please. Yes, a young man is the king of every kingdom that he sees. There's an old and feeble man not far behind. Oh, but it surely will catch up to him somewhere along the line. It surely will catch up to him somewhere along the line. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Kind of forgot the structure of the song. Sorry, I haven't heard that one in a while, but cool tune. Doctor My Eyes by Jackson Browne. Request from Tyler Blevins. I love the story of this one. A lot of people don't realize this, but Jackson Browne was really, really close friends with Glenn Frey of the Eagles from before Jackson Browne was Jackson Browne and before the Eagles ever existed. They were sharing along with another guy who really never broke out much as a performer, but was a very successful songwriter named John David Souther, goes by J.D. Souther. Anyway, the three of them were three broke musicians who were trying to make it in the biz, living in, sharing a two-story or like a 2 or 3 story little kind of beat to hell house, cheap rent in Laurel Canyon, I believe. And just kind of out by Hollywood. Anyway, they gave the basement to Jackson Browne, and the basement had this beat-up old upright piano down there, and they were going to kill Jackson because he was so methodical in how he was writing. And they got so tired of this song. They had no idea it was going to become a hit song. But they got so tired of hearing this because he would sit down there and play it like 200 times just to make sure he really got it under his hands. And anyway, apparently he was a tea drinker, so it'd be like he'd play this song over and over and over for an hour, and then it would stop, and they'd be like, "Thank God, thank God." And then they'd hear a couple minutes later, they'd hear the teapot whistle. And then 2 more minutes later, and he'd start right back into it. But I think he got the last laugh. Reminding myself how it goes.
Doctor, my eyes have seen the years and the slow parade of fears without crying. Now I want to understand. Have I done all that I could to see the evil and the good without hiding? You must help me if you can. Doctor, my eyes. Tell me what is wrong. Was I unwise? Let them open for so long. I think I'm probably a little low here. Let's jump to another key. Cause I have wandered through this world, and each moment has unfurled. I've been waiting to awaken from these dreams. People just go where they will. I never noticed them until I got this feeling that it's later than it seems. Doctor, my eyes, tell what you see. I hear their cries. Just tell me if it's too late for me. Doctor, my eyes, they cannot see the sky. Is this the price? Haven't learned now not to cry.
You guys like to test me and pull songs that I sort of know. That's all right. Anyway, I love that song. I love the story of Glenn Frey and J.D. Souther getting really sick of hearing it, too. All right, all right. Time for me to play something that I just kind of brought with me because I wanted to play it. So this one's actually by John Denver. It's a song about leaving. And so it feels applicable to me right now. Lets me use my handy-dandy folk rhythm pattern, which is to simulate what it sounds like when someone's finger picking a guitar. This is called Goodbye Again. It's 5 o'clock this morning and the sun is on the rise. There's frosting on the window pane, sorrow in your eyes. Stars are fading quietly, the night is nearly gone. So you turn away from me, tears begin to come, and it's goodbye again. I'm sorry to be leaving you, goodbye again. As if you didn't know it's goodbye again. I wish you could tell me, why do we always fight when I have to go? Seems a shame to leave you now, you lay so soft and warm. Long to lay me down again and hold you in my arms. How long to kiss your tears away and give you back your smile. But other voices beckon me, and for a little while it's goodbye again. Sorry to be leaving you, goodbye again. As if you didn't know it's goodbye again. I wish you could tell me, why do we always fight when I have to go? I have to go and see some friends of mine, some that I don't know, some who aren't familiar with my name. It's something that's inside of me, not hard to understand. It's anyone who'll listen to me sing. If your hours are empty now, who am I to blame? You think if I were always here, our love would be the same. As it is, the time we have is worth the time alone. Lying by your side's the greatest peace I've ever known, but it's goodbye again. I'm sorry to be leaving you, goodbye again. As if you didn't know it's goodbye again. I wish you could tell me, why do we always fight when I have to go?
By request. Bottle of wine, bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. We'll get a table near the street in our old familiar place, you and I, face to face. A bottle of red, a bottle of white. It all depends upon your appetite. Meet you anytime you want in our Italian you lost weight and did not know you could ever look so nice after so much time. Do you remember those days hanging out on the village green? The engineer boots, leather jacket, the tight blue jeans. Drop a dime in a box, play a song about New Orleans. Cold beer, hot lights, my sweet romantic teenage nights. Yeah, 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 yeah. of the closest of friends. And the king and the queen went back to the green. You can never go back there again. Oh, oh. Brenda and Eddie had it already by the summer of '75. The height of the Lord or the end of the show with the rest of their lives. Couldn't go back to the creases. The best they could do is pick up their pieces. And we knew they were both on a way to get by. Whoa, and that's all I heard about Miranda and Eddie. Can't tell you more cause I told you already. Here we are waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Oh, 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 oh. Bottle of red, a bottle of white. Whatever kind of mood you're in tonight, meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. Hey, Steve, been watching your tutorials almost 8 years now. Great to see you're still active. Yeah, absolutely. I have my times when I'm more active than others, but I try to stay in the game. Thanks, Meryl. Appreciate it. Hi, Mom. It's probably about the right time. We're about halfway through the set tonight. This is where I usually break in and say, if you're thoroughly enjoying yourself and you would care to contribute it to my digital tip jars, they're down in the description, PayPal and Venmo alike. Any amount counts, and it all helps me pay for electricity and food. But I'm just happy that you're all here, giving me an excuse to play. Here's one I had a lot of fun playing a couple nights ago. of a sub-old singer. We can share the troubles we already know. So turn them on, turn them on, turn on those sad songs. When our hope is gone, why don't you tune in and turn them on? They're reaching to your own, whoa, whoa, whoa. Just feel that gentle tug. When our hope is gone, you know the sad song says so much. Someone else is suffering enough. Oh, write it down. Every single word makes sense. Then it's easier to have a song around. Kick inside, it's in the line that finally gets to you. It feels so good to hurt so bad. Summer just enough to sing the blues. So turn them on, turn them on, turn on those sad songs. When all hope is gone, why don't you tune in and turn them on? Reaching to your own, whoa, 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 just feel that gentle time. When our hope is gone, you know the sad song says so much. Sad songs they say, sad songs they say, well, sad songs they say, sad songs they say so much. Whoa, yeah. Sad songs they say, sad songs they say, well, sad songs they say, sad songs they say so much. Whoa, turn them on, turn them on, turn on those sad songs. When all hope is gone, why don't you tune in and turn them on? They're reaching to your room, whoa, 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 just feel their gentle tongue. When all hope is gone, you know the sad song says so much. Yeah, when all hope is gone, you know the sad song says so much. When every little bit of hope is gone, the sad song says so much. Yeah, when all hope is gone, the sad song says so much.
Gustavo, regards from Venezuela. Well, thank you very much. I don't think I've ever had a Venezuela. I don't think anyone's ever chimed in from Venezuela before, so you're a first. Thank you very much for joining us. Gracias, mi amigo. Dr. Groovy, Freebird. Yeah, sure. Let's just start a song right now that won't be finished until after the show is supposed to be over. Pretend that I did that for like 12 minutes, and then I'd go. I do not have that one yet, Sith Lord, but I'm working on it. So please ask me again in the future, because I love that song. But it's not presentation ready yet. Indian Sunset. I have never actually sat down to learn that one, but I absolutely should, Meryl. Please come back at a future time. I'll try and take a look at it sometime. That's a brilliant piece of work. Lars Matheson says, Steve, just want to say many thanks for all inspiration which has been so valuable to me. Can I play something from the No Fences album by Garth Brooks? Yes. Well, thanks, Lars. No Fences. That was the 1990 phenomenon. Really put Garth on the map. I mean, he'd had what most people consider a pretty doggone successful record before that. But country music had never seen anything like what No Fences did. There's a lot of good songs on that, but the one I'm going to play, this was always one of my top probably two off of that record. "3:30 in the morning, not a soul in sight. City's looking like a ghost town on a moonless summer night. Raindrops on the windshield as the storm moving in. He's heading back from somewhere that he never should have been. Thunder rolls. Thunder rolls. Every light is burning in the house across town. She's waiting by the window in a faithful flannel gown, asking for a miracle, hoping she's not right, praying
it's the weather that's kept him out all night. The thunder rolls, and the thunder rolls, the thunder rolls, and the lightning strikes, and the love grows cold on a moonless night. The storm goes on out of control. Deep in her heart, thunder rolls. She rushes out to hold him, and he pulls into the drive. Let me see, wait. Right. She's waiting by the window when he pulls into the drive. She rushes out to hold him, thankful he's alive. But on the wind and rain, a strange new perfume blows. The lightning flashes in her eyes. He knows that she knows. The thunder rolls, and the thunder rolls, and the thunder rolls, and the lightning strikes. Another love grows cold on a moonless night. The storm blows on out of control. Deep in her heart, thunder rolls. She runs through the hallway to the bedroom door, reaches for the pistol kept in the dresser drawer. Tells a woman in the mirror he won't do this again. This tonight'll be the last time she'll wonder where he's been. And the thunder rolls, and the lightning strikes. Another love grows cold on a sleepless night. The storm blows on out of control. Deep in her heart, the thunder rolls.
Oh, now there's something I can play. For those of you, I apologize. I don't really know. I don't know the David Bowie song you guys are asking me for, but I keep seeing that popping up, so I really need to listen to it and learn it. So please forgive me. Please forgive my my inadequacies on that. Anyway, thank you, Lars, for the request. I don't get to play that very often anymore, but all right, little Philadelphia Freedom coming your way by request for the Biker Boy.
city. Some others that choose a good old family home. I like living easy without family ties, till the whip my will of freedom set me right between the eyes. Never breathe the Philadelphia freedom. The man that I was born well to find. Philadelphia freedom took me knee-high to it, man. Yeah, gave me peace of mind my daddy never had. Philadelphia freedom, shine on me. Oh, love you, shine the light through the eyes of the one left behind. Shine the light, shine the light. Shine the light, won't you shine the light? Philadelphia freedom, love you. Yes, I do. Woo! Philadelphia freedom, shine on me. I love you, yeah, shine a light through the eyes of the one left behind. Shine the light, shine the lights. Shine the light, won't you shine the light? Philadelphia freedom, love you. I love you. You know I love you, love you, love you. Yes, I do, yeah. I love you, yeah, 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 yeah. Love you, love you, love you. Yes, I do. I love you, love you, love you. Yes, I do. I love you, I love you.
All right. There's some more room in there, yeah. But I didn't want to get too ostentatious with the fake money. You're welcome, Biker Boy. Okay, guys. Normally I go until 4 o'clock. I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to play one last song here. I'm going to cut it off a little short today just because my throat's still a little raw from the other night. No big deal. Just getting myself back into the groove of playing and singing a lot. Kind of got lazy during the pandemic here. Just did it the once a week. So getting my endurance back up. But thank you for being with me today. And I'm gonna end with a Billy Joel show, or with a Billy Joel song that I haven't played in a little while here. Played it quite a few times in the early part of the year, or in the early part of the pandemic. But it's kind of a fun one to end on. It's an uplifting note. So we'll get a little bit of a groove on here. In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep through the desert of truth to the river so deep. We all end in the ocean, we all start in the stream. We're all carried along by the river of dreams in the middle of the night. Whoa, whoa, whoa. right, guys. Thanks a lot. I hope you had fun tonight. I sure did. I'll see you next Sunday from a different location, but I'm bringing the stuff to have the same high quality audio and everything, so I'm looking forward to it. And we'll be there for 2 or 3 of these. And I'll be back here for my final run at Nevada Square Garden. So please remember, if you're a musician, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. For everybody, give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. Leave it all in the field, guys. We don't know when it comes to an end. All right. See you next week. Love you guys.